What's up, everybody? We have Solomon Bates with us today. Thanks for coming on, man. How are you?
Good. How are you, David and Brad? Thanks for having me. Billy as well. Thank
Thank
you guys
you.
for having me here.
Yeah, we're
Thank you.
excited to have you here. So, I'm just gonna run down your resume a little bit real quick for everyone who's not familiar. Uh, Product of USC, drafted in the 2018 draft, eighth round by the San Francisco Giants. Played in minor leagues for them. Now with the Sioux City X's of the American Association. And really, the recent publicity around you has been that you're this, as far as I know, this second openly gay minor league baseball player, which
Yeah.
is yeah, that's been the hot topic of conversation around you lately. So I guess we could start there. I don't want to linger on it too long though, because I'm sure you're getting constant questions about that. I'm sure it'd be nice to talk about some other things too, but good place to start there. So I guess my first question is, you see a lot of pride nights popping up in Major League Baseball. It's been for a lot of players, even like Liam Hendricks wouldn't sign with a team that didn't have a pride night. You see the hats, the jerseys. So what does that mean to you to see more representation in baseball with all these pride nights going on?
I see that the world is trying to change. They're trying to, give equality in the ways that should be given. They're just, accepting people for who they are and just like trying to love each and every one of us.
Yeah, definitely. And now on the other side of that coin, though, I don't know how familiar you are with the situation that happened with the Rays this year, with the couple of bullpen pitchers who wouldn't wear the patches or whatever. So I guess that I want to ask you, what does that say to you about the current state where you have the Pride Nights going on, but still not really full blown acceptance, and what steps would you like to see in terms of progress to really get to where you'd like things to be?
Um, I wouldn't say like them wearing like not wearing the patch really bothers me because it's their own decision. People have their own opinions. People grew up the way they wanted to grow up. You can't really change like who they are. That doesn't bother me at all. The only thing I can do is just go out there and show them that gay athletes can be fucking great at this sport. Um,
Yeah, absolutely.
I just want to go out there and keep like doing what I do, but like you're gonna have those people who don't want to wear it, don't want to wear the colors, don't want to wear put rainbows. It's just because it's their religion or it's who they are. It doesn't make me mad, not one bit. It's just they have their decisions. I'm gonna respect them as long as they respect me.
Yeah, I think that's a really mature outlook on that. And man, your numbers speak for themselves as far as I'm concerned. You pull up your baseball reference and the strikeout numbers are ridiculous. The ERA is good, man. The numbers speak for themselves. So I definitely think that you're a shining example that gay players can succeed. And in your tweets you say like a manly sport, and you're like, yeah, hell yeah, you perform with everyone else. So yeah, I
But
love to hear that attitude from you. But Jim, what do you got, man?
Yeah, so going to your playing, have you ever played with or against any current MLB guys? And if so, who was your toughest out?
I've played against Julio Rodriguez. I've played
Ooh.
against. I want to say he's the only one, but I won that battle.
Nice.
Oh,
um,
nice.
who was my toughest out? Uh, I wouldn't like. I'm not trying to be cocky or anything. I wouldn't say that I really had a toughest out. It's just like if I did go up a run, it would be like, oh, I'm overthinking. Miss pitch. I miss location. But I would say that the Pirates this year, when I went to them the first time in Altoona, I did not have my best weekend. I had a partially torn oblique, but there was this Alvarez kid that hit, I want to say like two, three home runs off me that weekend.
Yeah.
And I went back after I recovered from my oblique, and then I shut their whole team down. I went 3 innings, no runs, but I didn't get to face him again. So
Oh,
I would say right now he would be my toughest out, but I want to face him again.
Yeah, that's impressive. They have a pretty good farm system. So my
Yeah.
second My second question would be, what would you say are some major differences between affiliated ball and the American Association?
I would say affiliated ball is more, analytical, political. They are really based off of like RPM numbers. They don't really look at like, okay, he's a bulldog. We need that up in the major leagues. I feel like they're going more on the computer-based side instead of like how American Association ball. Just go out there and show what you can give. Be a bulldog on the mound, go fight for stuff. Um, they opened me with welcoming arms after like hearing about everything that has happened. There's some people in the affiliated ball that's like, oh, we don't want that in here. Can't have a gay athlete. They're more pushed away. They talk about you. Even though I was performing, I still had those like people who didn't want to be my teammate in affiliated ball. But I would say it's American Association is more on that. If you can play, you can play. Let's just play together.
Yeah, yeah. It sounds that sounds good with the like the fan base there. I'm sure they're very, being in South Dakota. I'm sure you have some good fans there. There's not much baseball going on there, so I'm sure the fans that are there are very excited to see what's going on.
Yeah, I'm in Winnipeg, Canada, and their first game they had like close to damn near sold out. And I was just like, I'll get like these type of fans out in the American Association, so it's like crazy. Canada, they rep well for their team.
Oh, yeah, it's really cool. Brad, we could go to you now.
Yeah, is everybody's got like one or two guys that they really modeled their game after. So I was wondering, like, is there one or two guys that you could pinpoint to who you try to model your game after?
Yeah, I watched a lot of lefties. I watched CC Sabathia. I watched Clayton Kershaw. But then I started to do what Joe Kelly does, like with his curveball. And then after trying to be all these other people, I like stopped and was just like, all right, just be yourself. So like, what brand can I put into this world? Like, what can I do to make people want to pitch like me? And ever since then, I've just been working on developing my own brand.
Yeah, and that's great. I mean, one of the other things was that David was talking about your strikeout rate is just phenomenal. So what is your put away pitch? What is your put away pitch, and what really makes it that effective for you?
If I put someone away, I'm on a top row fastball. I have a fastball that has a lot of ride to it, so I tend to go to that. And then I also develop the cutter, and then like if it feels good in my finger, I'll throw the cutter more, and then I develop my curveball. So I have multiple pitches that can be a put away pitch, but I mainly use that top row fastball. I just like seeing the ball like home past a hitter's bat, and then looking defeated. So yeah.
Cool. So if you're down, we've got a list of questions here. Brad can set a timer for 1 minute, and we could go through these like one word answer questions, rapid fire style.
Yeah.
All right, Brad, you got my timer?
Yep, on you.
On me? All right, let's do it. Favorite movie?
Oh, yeah. It's perfect.
What's your favorite fast food spot on the road?
I don't have a favorite one. Skip. Let's skip.
Okay. If you were an animal, what animal would you be?
Lion.
What's your favorite food?
Sushi.
Who's the funniest teammate you've ever had?
Blake Fable.
Favorite alcoholic beverage?
I got margarita.
Do you have any nicknames?
I have a lot. I have Solo, I have Solly, I have Salamander, Salamanicon. I have a lot.
What's your dream vacation spot?
Somewhere on the beach, away from a lot of people.
What was your major in college?
Communications, but I wanted to major in business.
Last one, David.
All right. We'll go with describe your style of play in one word.
Competitive.
Nice. Good one. All right, I'm just gonna got one more question for you, and that's if what message would you want to leave with any player of really any sport that is also gay that maybe hasn't come out yet or even has? What words of encouragement, advice would you have for someone like yourself in sports?
I would say, as long as you truly love yourself for who you are, forget what people say. Just go out there and be you. The world's gonna bless you in the end. So just don't worry about what people have to say. Don't worry about what your teammates are saying behind your back. Just go out there and be you.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's awesome. So thank you so much for coming on with us, man. We really appreciate your time.
No problem. Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you.
Play ball.